Hello everyone, and we are learning Selenium. And today we are going to have some random topic here, but these are very useful. Sometimes we get stuck about how to handle the checkbox, how to work with drag and drop uh, kind of situation in the web page, how to handle the iframe, nested iframe, how to switch to the newly opened window or the tab, then mouse actions related to click, double click, hover over any element, shadow DOM elements, and how to get the data from Excel sheet and use it in your test case. We'll do these things all one by one. Let's start with the checkbox part. Checkbox are very simple. How it looks like checkboxes are like this. You click on a particular checkbox. You can click here. You can uncheck also. Yeah, okay, so check and uncheck. There are two things. Check means when you see a check mark, right? Sign. Once you check it, and uncheck is when it will not be there. The check mark will not be there. What is the code behind it? So as a test engineer or as a test automation engineer, always try to find out first what is the code behind this element, checkbox. Don't just automate randomly or don't be in hurry to automate anything in the automation. Understand first what is the code behind it. So if I check, I do inspect. And if I check what is the code behind this checkboxes, so I'm able to see this is under some kind of form that is fine. And it's not like that every time you will have similar kind of code. I'm just showing you generally what kind of code you will see. It's saying input type is equals to checkbox and the text is checkbox one. Then there is input type. This is also checkbox, but the text is checkbox two. So we want to click any one of this. So let's write the code. And this is not just one, this is just one kind of checkbox. You may see some other kind of checkbox where role is equals to checkbox is written in the attribute. Okay, I'm repeating. Role is equals to checkbox or type is equals to checkbox. This kind of attribute you will see when you will automate generally. So let's automate this thing. What to write? Last time I think we were working on automation March 2024. Okay, let's create a new package for today's task. So I am making a package miscellaneous itself. I'm writing here. Finish. Let's create a fresh class. I'm making new class and demo checkbox demo checkbox demo. I'm giving the name like this I hope now. Okay, so let's write the code. So the code is very simple. Web driver is equals to new Firefox driver. I'm working with the Firefox driver as of now. And we want to open the website. So this will open the browser only. This code will open the browser, Firefox browser, and then we want to open the website. So the function is driver.get. And which website we want to open? I'm directly reaching to this. Okay. So this just for the practice purpose. And then we want to click on, okay, let's refresh this. So first time when you open this, let's go back. So first time when you will open this, basically this will open this where checkbox 2 is already checked. One more thing to discuss, when something is checked already, what is the difference between the attribute here? So if you observe checkbox 2, um, it's saying checked is equals to empty here. Whereas here in the first checkbox 1, nothing written here. Checked or unchecked, nothing is there. Right? So these are the things which decides whether something is checked or not checked. Okay, just for the information purpose. So let's automate this now. Um, we have to put on this website, correct? We have done it. Now I want to click on checkbox 1. So if I inspect checkbox 1, this is basically under a form where ID is equals to checkboxes, and the first one is input type is equals to checkbox. Now, if I create the XPath for this, I can write input. So I have started with slash slash input, which is the tag name here, and type at the rate type is equals to checkbox. There is a problem, but there are two such elements with the similar detail that there is an input tag where type is checkbox. So how to identify this uniquely? There is no unique identification ID or class. Nothing is present for this particular first or second checkbox. See here, it both has tag as input, both has type is equals to checkbox. One way maybe you can write here one, so which will have the first checkbox. Uh, it will identify the first checkbox. See here. If I'll make it two, it will identify the second one. But it's better not to use directly with this. You can actually identify this by its text also. So this has text checkbox one. Why not use that? So you can say, hey, I want to find one checkbox whose type is checkbox and text which it contains, or directly, we will not use the contain, and text is equals to checkbox one. Okay. So it is not able to identify. The reason may be because this is not under input. This is under form. Let's understand one more thing. This input tag is open, but it is not closed. Ideally, it should get closed. So you cannot write text is equals to checkbox one. No, no, no. This is not the right way as of now with this example. Otherwise, if input tag starts here and ends after the checkbox one, you can use the text things also. As of now, you have to use the index only. Why? So we will use this first checkbox we want to check. So we will use driver dot find element by dot xpath, and this is the xpath dot. It's better you guys should try with me whatever I'm doing at my system. You should try it your end. Done. This is the way to check. So there is nothing like you have to put. There is no special kind of function that dot check uncheck. No, no. Click click is the thing you have to do to do check or uncheck. Okay. Let's try this. Let's run this code. Run as Java application. Let's see this, whether this will work. So it will be very fast. It has, yeah, it has clicked on it. You are not able to see it because Um, the reason maybe because it's very fast. So let's put thread dot sleep so that you will see what has happened one by one. 4 seconds. So when we see thread dot sleep, it means for 4,000 milliseconds, the program will be paused. That's it. Now, same thing for or uncheck. It's not like that. You have to write any extra thing there. It's like uncheck. For uncheck also you have to click on it. So let's find out the checkbox too. Let's inspect this. So inspect checkbox two. Yeah, this is also under a form ID is equals to checkboxes. And this is the second checkbox. Fine. So for ID checkbox. Simple way to write the XPath for this is you will simply write here 2. Fine, we are able to find it. But let's try with CSS selector. We'll learn these things also. Uh, how to write CSS selector for this. Can we say, so when you write CSS selector, it will be like this. So let me go to the notepad. I can write input your type is equals to checkbox and nth of type. You can write nth of type. For that, we'll find out the syntax. Hold on. So what we can do for the second element, you can write driver dot find element by dot CSS selector, and you can say input type is equals to checkbox nth of type 2. Okay, so it's like nth element of the same similar kind of type, like checkbox. It's like this. Now I want to click on it. So I'll say dot. That's it. Let's put the 4,000 milliseconds in between this. And now we'll run this and we will see what will happen one by one. This is opening this website. It will first click on the checkbox and I am not doing anything. It's happening automatically now. And now it will uncheck. Yes, done. So this has happened. It's very simple. Click thing you have to use. You have to identify the element properly. Now drag and drop. Let's make one example, one code example for drag and drop. Let's create a new class. Drag and drop demo. So basically, you have to identify from where you have to start dragging and where you have to drop. So there are, when you want to do drag and drop, basically you should know source and destination. Source and destination. Simple. From where you have to pick at what position you have to drop. It's very simple. Fine. So for this, again, we'll take the example of, hold on, websites. Same website have that example also. Let's